Yummy sweet potato pie. Tutorial on how to make.
Hi, this is Momo Life. Welcome to my kitchen. Today I am making sweet potato bread, and these are the ingredients that I use in it. I use about 1 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour. I use a cup of brown sugar, a cup of cane organic sugar. I use a 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder. Vanilla flavor, you use as much as you want to use, but if you measure it about 1 teaspoon, I use allspice in it, about 1/4 of a teaspoon. I use ground clove, about 1/4, and 1/4 of ground ginger, and a pinch of salt, or 1/2 teaspoon. As for the cinnamon, I use a tablespoonful, and don't use any cinnamon. Make sure it's this cinnamon, or cinnamon with this ingredient in it. And I also use unsweet almond milk. I use 1 egg, and I use walnut, raisin, and dates. These 3 ingredients are optional, is what I like, but you can put whatever nut you want in yours. You can just put the raisin. You don't have to use what I use, but this is what I use. And I use 3 small sweet potatoes that I bake in the oven, pre-baked before I get everything together. And I first start off when I mix in, I put the flour in first. I just put it into the bowl. And I use my brown sugar. All dry ingredients I put first. And I put my cane sugar in. And like I said, you can go with a fork, but I just eyeball it, but it's really about 1/4 of a teaspoon. Ginger, the same thing, ground ginger. I eyeball it, but if you was to measure, it's about 1/4 of a teaspoon. And my ground clove, about a pinch of it as well. Salt, just a pinch of salt. But again, I just eyeball it. Not a whole lot. Put a bit more. And the baking powder. See, about a tablespoon, really. And last dry ingredient is the cinnamon. Extra cinnamon. Love cinnamon. And I mix all this together. Get a whisk and do it, or a spoon. I'm gonna use the whisk once I get it kind of mixed a little here, and then I set that spoon there. Then you get your whisk and you just hold it and just get it in there, or you can sift it in there if you think you're gonna have lumps. You don't want lumps in it. You just mix it, get it mixed well together. So delicious, y'all. So delicious. You can also do this with a can of pumpkin. I'll tell you the size later on. A pumpkin you could use if you don't want to use sweet potatoes. You can use the can of pumpkins. You can get any brand. Doesn't have to be Libby Libby. Store brand is the same. Or you can get the fresh pumpkin, but if you do the fresh pumpkin, it's about probably 1.5 cups. Making sure I get all the lumps out. This is how I get it out. It's a real treat, guys. You're gonna love this sweet potato bread. It's delicious. Okay, now I'm gonna put in the sweet potatoes. I just put mine in and I mash it in with the ingredient because I go with the milk last. This is the very last thing that I put in. I just mash it around, incorporate it with the flour and sugar and other dry ingredient mixture. Just mix it in there because when you put the milk in, it's going to mix in. And the egg, I put the vanilla last. It's not all the way mixed in, but just mix it and get it in there. And mix it in there. Mash it to the flour ingredient. And if you see where it's not, that's why I keep my spoon on hand. Here's your spoon. And get it in there. This is the best way to me with the spoon if it's not going in right. That whisk it in there. You use the spoon, but the milk will help you get it incorporated together. And this ingredient, the walnuts and the dates and the raisin, go last. So now don't put your milk. I eyeball the milk because I want it like almost like a pancake thickness. Not too thick at all. Don't want it thick. Like I said, it's a bread like. See? And when I put the egg and everything in it, I'm really gonna whisk it together. So you still can see the sweet potatoes. Yum. Yum, yum, yum. And let's put this, because I need this too. And then my egg. One egg. One egg. I always leave a napkin just to wipe my fingers tips. Incorporate that egg into it because it helps it rise along with the baking powder. Mix it in there. And you see the thickness? That's what you want. You do not want it loose like cake mix. That's why you put a little milk and try mixing it. And if it's not enough, then you put it. And now that you see it's to the thickness that I want, like, see, like that, then you put the crack of it all. The yummy, yummy, yummy dates and raisin and walnuts. And then you hold this on the side and just get it folded in there together. It smells so good, you want to eat it like this. Ooh, yum, yum, yum. Y'all can smell this. You would love it. And now I'm going to just mix it. And like I said earlier, you use this size pan. Y'all didn't hear that, did you? I did. This pan, you can spray it or grease it. I'm going to grease it, and I'm going to put this here ingredient in it, and I'm going to put it in the oven on a preheated oven at 350, and you're going to bake it for about 30-35 minutes. It's going to get like a golden brown on top. So now, guys, this is it to the bread. I'm going to come back to you when it's finished, and you'll see it.
1 hour later.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is the finished product. the sweet potato bread. So yummy, 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 yummy. And I use this ice cream on it. I use So Delicious products. They have ice cream sandwiches, ice cream bars. Is a non-GMO, is not no dairy in it. It's just so good. So good. But you can use powdered sugar. And also, I did put the vanilla in this before it went into the oven. And I mentioned to you, you can use pumpkin if you don't like sweet potatoes. It's a 15-ounce cane. Use any brand you want to use. And, you know, put the nuts that you want in it. If you don't want raisins, if you don't like dates, put what you want in it at that part of it. Leave it out. It's still going to be delicious, but I like it this way. And I'm going to cut a piece. And I'm going to pig out on it. It's so delicious, guys. So delicious. Kind of hot. This is my piece. See it? Look at it. Look at it. Delish. Delish. And this, like I said, is my ice cream that I use. I'm going to put a little on top of it, guys, and go to town. It's so good, guys. It's delicious. Put the lid back on it. I'm going to put that up. Let me get the ice cream off. And I'm going to take a bite of it. Kind of hot here, y'all. Ooh, it's kind of hot. Ooh, ooh. It is so delicious. So delicious. You got to try it. I'll see you later on another cooking something. We might even go out in my garden because I love to do gardening. See you guys. Love you.
Thanks for watching. We will be making new videos soon.